So our topic for today is all about the continuation of publish setting and export and import. And now let's proceed for understanding Flash graphic file types. So by the way, I'm Miss Jaira Zayman Salai from ICT Department, your teacher for animation. And now let's proceed to our objectives. Our objectives is first to understand the Flash graphic file. Or second one, analyze the different file types. And the last one, you can create an animation using graphic file types. So let's begin to our topic, understanding Flash graphic file or file types. Before we start working Adobe Flash Professionals, be sure you understand the file types, right? Associated with the application you are using or the version of Adobe Flash you are using right now. You use the several file types to create and manage Flash content. You can import a variety of media objects into a Flash documents to use an artwork and sounds for Flash movie that was discussed by Mom Luna, which is the import and export. Also, you can export several types of files from Flash to share and finish a movie or to use developing other applications such as mobile apps and games. So now let's proceed to Adobe Flash Professional file types, which is in Adobe Flash Professional, you can work with a variety of file types, each of which has distinct purposes or purpose. Unang-una na dyan is the FLA files, which is the commonly uh, file types that were used in saving our activity or movie. Sorry, our activity. FLA files are the primary files you can work with Adobe Flash Professional. They contain the media timeline, script information for a Flash document. Media objects are the graphic, text, sounds, and video objects that comprise or compress the content of your Flash document. You use the timeline to tell the Flash when a specified media object should appear on the stage. You can add action script code to FLA documents to control the behavior of media object and to determine how media object interact with the viewer. So, action script code, we will discuss it on the next quarter to further understand what is the action script and what action script can help us to interact with the objects and how action script can interact with our different objects that we develop. So now let's proceed to number two, which is the uncompressed files or XFL files that are similar to the FLA files. XFL files are the files that we use in your publish settings. An XL file and any associated files inside the same folder are the uncompressed equivalent of a FLA file. So this file or this file that you already use in your past lesson, which is the the publish setting. Using uncompressed XFL files, individual can work on different elements of the same Flash object on the same folder. So now, let's go to SWF file. What is the SWF file purposes? The compiled version of FLA files are the files you display on the web page when you publish your FLA files. Flash creates SWF file. The Flash Pro SWF file format is an open standard application or other application to support your animation. So this is the file that you can see or publish your animation, and then you can see the whole process or the whole action of your animation, the SWF file format. So next, as AS file. What is AS file? Or action script files. So action script file, this is the animation that you have your own code using AS files. You can use this to keep some or of your action script code outside of your FLA files, which is helpful to code organizations and for projects that have individual working on the different parts of the Flash content. If you have your activity with the action script files, you can save as to AS files if your animation has an interactive object just like the buttons or other animations, so you can save it as AS files to save your codes and to further organize your codes accordingly to your different uses and functions. So next is SW file. What is SWF files? Contains the reusable Flash components. Each SW file contains the compiled movie clip, action script code, and other assets that components required. So next is ASC files. ASC file stores the action script that will be executed on the computer running Flash media server. This file is enable the implementation of the server-side logic that works in conjunction with the action script in SWF file. So this file can help you to execute the action script while on the SW file. So next is JSF file is the file are JavaScript files that added new functionally Adobe Flash Professional CS6. So these documents can run on the CS6. So you can, if you have your animation has the codes just like the JavaScript, you can save this as JSF files to make sure that your codes are running with the use of Adobe Flash Professional CS6. And now let's proceed to acceptable file that types for use in the Flash document. So now let's identify what are the file types that can use for or import file, or what types of file can import on our Flash documents. So first, you can import the following vector bitmap files format into Adobe Flash Pro or other version of Adobe Flash like CS3 or what Flash are available on your PC. So this regardless of whether QuickTime 4 is installed. So now let's go to different file types. So first one is Adobe Illustrator, can read on your Flash also. Adobe Photoshop PSD can read also. AutoCAD and bitmap. So as you can see, you can import the bitmap file types on your Adobe Flash. The enhanced Windows meta file, which is running for Windows only. So you can import also the EMF Future Splash Player, GIF animated, JPEG, which is the pictures, PNG, Flash Player, SWF. You can import also Windows meta file, Flash Player, SWF, Windows meta file, Adobe XML graphic file, and FXG. If you have any doubts on what file types can run on your Adobe Flash, so don't worry, these lessons will help you to identify what are the file types that can import on your animations to help you easily create animation using these file types. So don't worry, the animation or the Adobe Flash can read all your different file types that you can import on your animation. So now, you can import also the following bitmap file types format into your Flash. So first is QuickTime Image, the AFF, and then you can also import the sorry, which is the music, wave, audio, interactive file format, or MP3. You can import audio. So questions. Answers the following essay. First, what are the different file types? So I also discuss what are the different file types. So we have, can you give me the different file types? And then the second one is, what are the different variety file types in Adobe Flash? And then the last one, what are the acceptable file types for use in Adobe Flash documents? So I hope these questions will help you to summarize the lesson for today. And if you have any questions to ask, so we will end this discussion for today. And I hope you have a lot of learning and already answer your questions for different file types. And have a great day. See you in the next lesson. Keep safe. Goodbye. Thank you for listening. Again, this is Miss Jaira Zuniga Misala, your teacher for Animation 2 Advanced Adobe Flash. Bye-bye.